Hello! Sure no one's here yet. Welcome to a solo Speakeasy Hangout stream. Joe is busy tonight, just me. And I don't know what to do. I had a couple of ideas, but we'll see. We'll see who shows up. Maybe I'll play music again. I've done that in the past, and people seem to like it. Let me turn my level down a little bit. I think it's a little goosed. Check, check. Okay, that's where I like it. Hello, hello. Got Restream chat up. Don't know if anybody's here though, because I don't have Twitch open. Let's open that on my phone. There we go, live. Realize I don't need earbuds right now either, because there's nobody for me to listen to. So here I am, all alone. It says one viewer, which is me, so. I'm just gonna chill until people show up. If people show up. There's no guarantee anybody's gonna show up. Let me adjust my shot here so that I can lean back. Wow, there's a lot in here that doesn't need to be in here. Look at that. That way I can sit like this and still have a good shot. At least a well-framed shot. Good is subjective. It's game nighting. I think that's what's happening. That makes sense. Now it says I have one viewer, but I think that might still be me. If you are the one viewer, let me know. Otherwise, there's a good chance that I just host Diamond Club Game Night. It's got the message that I went live. Let me see, does it show on the dashboard? I feel like there's a way to see who's on. Users in chat. Oh, it's Luz. Hey, Luz. Are we doing something tonight? It's a great question. I was just on Technically Correct. Was planning on doing some post-show stuff. But Joe's not here. So it's just, right now it's just me and you. And I don't have a specific plan. Oh. That was a little jumpy there. Yeah, I didn't have a specific I had some light plans. I was gonna steal some games from what's his face? Do I like anime, specifically Cowboy Bebop? I like anime alright. I have friends who like anime. I know about anime. I've never seen Cowboy Bebop. It is among the shows that I've been meaning to watch. But I've never seen Cowboy Bebop. No. After quiz. That's right, Brandon. It is. Did you not watch Technically Correct tonight, Brandon? Because I only got one vote, and I think it was probably BK. Yeah, Luz, I'll check that out. At least show up and vote for me. Alright, Quiz just gave your show a follow, Luz. It's been... Should have done that before, but yes. You've gotten a follow here. I don't know. I got no specific plans, but I'm here. I'm chilling. I guess you can do the throw trivia at me challenge. I was... Let me see. Hold on. I was probably gonna play like the Leonard Maltin game or something with or Last Man Stanton with Joe if he was here, but got some easier stuff to throw at me. Sure. I'll be on for probably like, it's gonna be super short. I'll be on for like half an hour here, because I don't have anything specific and it's just me. So hit me with whatever you want, or I can talk out my ass. That's fine too. What edition of his book do you have? Oh, Leonard Maltin. I don't have the Leonard Maltin book. But the Leonard Maltin, you don't need the Leonard Maltin book to play the Leonard Maltin game. I think. I mean, you can, but you don't need it. We Are Marshals based on college football. Starring, Matthew McConaughey. McConaughey. I can spell McConaughey. McConaughey. I have a whiteboard. I was just using a second ago. We watched that in, like, gym class. 1961 Stanley Kramer film features Burt Lancaster, Judy Garland, and William Shatner. Man, I know this, and I can't think of the name of it. Or maybe I don't know this, but I'm pretty sure I know this and can't think of it. Marshall offered you a radio show as a high school freshman. That's cool, Brandon. My dad almost went to Marshall. There's an alternate universe in which I grew up in... on the campus of Marshall University. When my dad came to America, his options were Indiana State or Marshall. And he picked Indiana State because it's closer to Chicago. Hint, it's about Nazis. Yeah, I'm not going to think of it. I can't think of this name of this movie. I'm really terrible with old movies. Judgment at Nuremberg. Oh, maybe I wasn't gonna get that. I didn't think of that. No, I don't think I've heard of that movie. I thought I knew the answer to that, but I guess I didn't. Learn something new every day. Name both actors who have played Albus Dumbledore in a Harry Potter film. That is Richard Harris and Michael Gambon. That's a straightforward one. Richard Harris in the first two movies, and then he passed away, and then he was replaced by Michael Gambon In Fantastic Beasts, obviously, it is Jude Law. I don't think he was played by... Oh, no, you know what? No, because there are flashbacks to him being young, like young. But otherwise, in the flashbacks where he goes to meet Tom Riddle for the first time, it's still Michael Gambon. So for the most part, it is Harrison Gambon. But I think there is one flashback to like young Dumbledore, where it's some kid whose name I'm never gonna know. I don't even remember the kid who played young Tom Riddle. Like it's alliterative. It's CC. I think it's like Christopher. No, now I'm thinking Christopher Columbus, but he directed the first two movies. Chris Columbus. I can't think of the name of the kid who played young Voldemort. I have been, as I said on Technically Correct, I have been, Deathly Hallows Part 2 with young Dumbledore. I have been re-listening to the Harry Potter books. 2006's Slither, is that James Gunn? That's James Gunn, right? Blocking in James Gunn. I've been re-listening to the Harry Potter books. And, No, Hero Fiennes plays him in the flashback in 6, in Half-Blood Prince. But in 2, when it's the young Tom Riddle in Chamber of Secrets, it's somebody else whose name I can't remember. And I think that same guy, CC, came back to play young but not child Tom Riddle, like Tom Riddle when he comes back to ask Dumbledore for a job. Oh yeah, so in the audiobooks, at least in the American editions, which are still narrated by a British person, I don't know why they didn't just give us the Sear and Fry editions, but through the first 3 or 4 books, he says Voldemort. I think through the first 4 books says Voldemort, and then he adds the T in starting with book 5. Actor has roles in Baby Boy, I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, and Mission Impossible. Is it Ving Rhames? Is Ving Rhames in Chuck and Larry? I think Ving Rhames is in Chuck and Larry. He's definitely in Mission Impossible. I think he's in I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. So I'm going with Ving Rhames. Irving Rhames. Yeah, he's with the like Voldemort, but then he drops that T at the end. But it's still a British accent the whole time. It's very weird, very odd to me. I'm thinking what happened is that at some point the movies came out, and I think the first movie came out just before Goblet of Fire, the book, came out, and so I think the movie redefined the way that it's pronounced. So I think that's what happened. First movie in the horror franchise with entry the title start with the words survival, diary, and day. Dawn of the Dead, right? Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Diary of the Dead, Survival of the Dead. I'm gonna guess Dawn of the Dead. I know there's Day of the Dead, and Diary of the Dead sounds right. Survival of the Dead I don't think I've heard of, but makes sense. The first movie's not Dawn of the Dead? Night of the Living Dead. Sorry, Night of the Living Dead. My mistake. No, Monica! That is Ja Rule's character, Edwin, in The Fast and the Furious. Monica! The first one, The Fast and the Furious. Not to be confused with Fast and Furious, which is the 4th movie. Here's my box set. I'm not a big horror guy, so I always forget the order of the Living Dead movies. George Romero, know that. Newsroom Damas, Chris Tucker, Aaron Sorkin, Spaceship Captains. Which Oscars is that? Secret category. Can only choose one. Well, I'll choose Aaron Sorkin then. Give me all the Sorkin category. I'll crush the Sorkin category, I think. What You Want and bleep, You Didn't Win. I don't know. Is that from a Fast and Furious movie? I don't know. Who plays Charlie Wilson's administrative assistant Bonnie in Charlie Wilson's War? Oh, man. Can I go to my shelf? I own it. I haven't seen it in 10 years. I'm going to go with Elizabeth Moss. You ain't... What You Want, You Ain't Win. I'm... It's not Tej Parker, but I don't know. Charlie Wilson is Tom Hanks in that movie, right? Or is that Philip Seymour Hoffman? Tom Hanks is in that, right? I know Philip Seymour Hoffman's in it. Is Philip Seymour Hoffman Charlie Wilson? Oh, it is Monica? Oh, that's right. That's right. What you want? You ain't win. Yeah. Sorry. Good point. Yeah. Good call. Animal, mineral, or vegetable? Are you trying to guess, or are you telling me to pick a mineral or vegetable? Okay, Tom Hanks is... No, I know it's the first 20 questions classification, but... Am I playing 20 questions with you, or are you playing 20 questions with me? I'm not sure what you're going for here, Tim Beck. I'm happy to play 20 questions with you, Tinbeck. Yeah, I don't know who plays the administrative assistant in Charlie Wilson's War. It's not a Mighty Sorkin player. I got the joke. I just wasn't sure if you were like, it was a joke or if it was legitimate. Yeah. I'm not gonna get it. Say a name. Well, it's not Allison Janney. I don't know. I truly... January Jones. That was around the time that she was big. I'm trying to think of who does Sorkin dialogue. All comedy sucks when you explain it. Sure enough. Fair enough. Amy Adams. Of course. She hasn't been in another Sorkin, I don't think. So that throws me off. Aaron Sorkin's directorial debut was Molly's Game. Just watched it again this past weekend. I think on Saturday with my parents. They hadn't seen it. Good movie. It's surprising, like, on first watch, there's a lot of, like, clear Sorkinisms in it, but on first watch, it was good. I like it better on this, I think it was my second or third watch this past weekend. My parents really liked it. What real-life person does Justin Timberlake play in The Social Network? He plays Sean Parker, founder of Napster. Futurama's great. When I first started playing pub quiz for Geeks at Geeks Who Drink before I started working for them, I still played after I worked for them, but before I started working for them, I played on Tuesday nights at a place called Punch Bowl Social, and every week our team name would be the name of a different Futurama episode. So I think the first week it was I don't remember what it was the first week, but one week it was definitely Lure Reconcilable Indifferences, which is one of my favorite Futurama episode titles. Luck of the Friarish we definitely did. Yeah, it was fun. It was good. And when one of the two positions played by Chris Pratt's character Scott Hatterberg in Moneyball, or in real life, he's only ever played catcher. But then they ask him to convert to first base, at which point Billy Bean says, "Tell him, Wash," and Wash says, "It's incredibly hard." He also plays designated hitter in Moneyball. So he doesn't play catcher in Moneyball. He plays catcher before Moneyball. In Moneyball, he plays first base and designated hitter. I've also read the book, actually. But I'm a baseball fan and a Sorkin fan. So Moneyball's probably the Sorkin I've seen the most. Social Network might be next. At one point, I think David Justice, who I believe is played by a real baseball player, Royce Clayton, I think plays David Justice in the movie, asks Hatterberg, as portrayed by Pratt, he asks him, what are you most afraid of? And he says, a ball being hit in my general direction. And Justice laughs and says, no, really. It's great. But yeah, in Moneyball, he only plays first base and DH. Before Moneyball, he plays catcher. In real life, he played catcher, too. Newsroom dramas, Chris Tucker, Spaceship Captains. Which Oscars is that? Secret category. Is secret category rom-com love triangle? Is that what the parentheses means? I'll take Chris Tucker for now. I don't think I'm going to do well. I know Rush Hour pretty well, but I don't know Chris Tucker super duper well. I've never seen Friday. Creator of Gossip Girl also created what Marvel-based TV series? I'm going to guess Runaways. That seems most like a Gossip Girl creation. I don't remember who the creator of Gossip Girl is. So I'm going to go with Runaways. Oh, maybe Cloak and Dagger. I haven't seen either of them. In Friday, who plays Felicia's sister Debbie? Oof, well, that's not helpful. Does Regina King play Felicia? I know Regina King's in that movie, so I'm going Regina King. But I think she plays Felicia. It is Runaways. Cool. I watched the first episode of Runaways. It was, it was fine. A weekly quiz show that happens on Thursday. Oh, Neil Long! Of course. I forgot she was in that movie. A weekly quiz show that happens on Thursday night. I wonder what that is. I used to do a weekly quiz show that happens on Thursday night. I'm still doing one. Last one's going to be on Thursday, July 1st. I know. I need to watch Friday. I'll watch it at some point. Diamond Club did it on one of their movie nights a while back, but I think it was on 420, actually. I know my brother likes Friday. I think we used to own the DVD for Friday. I don't know if we still do. Chris Trucker plays a man who's from a psychiatric hospital in what 2010s movie? That one I do know. It is Silver Linings Playbook. Yeah, I know I should watch Friday. I will. At some point in my life, I'll watch Friday. I think it's on Amazon Prime. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll do a live watch it through of Friday on a stream one time. Which stone is Ruby Rod assigned to open in the Fifth Element? I truly I don't even know where to start. Like, I don't even know what to guess. I've never seen The Fifth Element. I know almost nothing about it except that Chris Tucker's in it and Bruce Willis is in it. Tinvek says Air. I'll listen to Tinvek. I'll go with Air. Fire. It's hashtag fire emoji. Corbin Dallas certified the whole thing with the match. Controversy here in the Twitch chat. Tinvek disagrees with Luz Theron. In what U.S. city is the final stand-up between Carter Lee and Ricky Tan in Rush Hour 2? That's in Las Vegas, baby. Zhang Zi's in that movie. Zhang Zi is the assassin, the lady assassin, I believe. Yeah, they don't walk all the way from LA to Vegas, right? It seems like they do, but I think they. Oh no, they're in the trucks where they talk about getting their egg rolls cut off. But it is definitely Vegas. Oh, that's what's his name? Oh my God, Jeremy Piven in that movie. Man, Rush Hour 2 holds up. I watched Rush Hour 2 again like a couple months ago. It's great. It's hilarious. Have I watched In the Heights, Brandon? No, I've not yet. In fact, that's why Joe's not here, because he's watching Heights tonight. I will watch it probably after I hop off this stream. Newsroom dramas, Spaceship Captains, which Oscars is that? Secret category. Rush Hour 2 is the best Rush Hour. That is without question. I will take newsroom dramas. I'm not going to do well on it, but I'll take newsroom dramas. What year did Broadcast News come out? I don't know. 76 is my guess.
First, I have to ask if you've ever seen a movie. Secondly, here's a list, and these are all either acclaimed movies or movies by acclaimed filmmakers. Barry Levinson's Baltimore Tetralogy, Diner, Tin Man, Avalon, Liberty Heights.
Just see Jennifer Aniston. I can't remember which movie broadcast. I think Network actually came out in 76. Yeah, 87. Okay. I think Network came out in 76. That might have been what I was thinking of. Robert Downey Jr. was a reporter for what newspaper in Zodiac? Now, this is where I'm... okay. I think it's the San Francisco Chronicle. This is where I'm most embarrassed that I've never seen Zodiac. I've not seen a lot of Fincher movies. Fincher is like my biggest film bro blind spot. Yeah, I'm mad as hell. I'm not gonna take it anymore. I know Network. I've never seen Network, but I know Network. That I believe is 76. If you can fact check me on that. Is that the same? Is it the Chronicle for Zodiac? I again, not seen Zodiac. I think, and I also don't know history very well, so I'm not sure if it's San Francisco at all. I don't know if that even makes sense. Cool. Okay, I was pretty sure I was pretty sure San Francisco. I was pretty sure it's the Chronicle. I do need to watch Zodiac. That is like one of the top of my list. I haven't seen Fight Club, and I own Fight Club. Like, that is, yeah. I take an absolute L on Fincher knowledge, and not proud of it. But who plays journalist Ben Bradley in The Post? Oh, in The Post, it's Tom Hanks, right? Yeah, I almost said oh, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but I think Ben Bradley Jr. was a major character in Spotlight. I almost said that. Yeah, you know, Tim Beck, I just never like got around to it. First of all, not from this country. Not missing a thing by not watching Fight Club. Yes, Postman was the Kevin Costner movie that I have never seen. Yeah, I'm not. My parents are not from this country. Fight Club came out when I was like 3 or 4, maybe. What year did it come out? 96, 97, right? 98, maybe. Yeah, just never had an opportunity to like watch it. Again, I own it. I can watch it on my own. I can just get around to watching it. I just haven't gotten around to it. Cary Grant, Rosalind Russell starred in what 1940 newsroom comedy? Once again, classics is my biggest weak spot, especially in films. Yeah, I was born in '93, Tinvac. I'm quite young, but Fight Club came out in '99, so I was 6. Cary Grant, Rosalind Russell, newsroom comedy. I've not seen it, so I won't know it. Yeah. There's one screwball comedy that I have seen, and I can't think of the name of it. It happened one night. That's the name of the movie I was just thinking of. It's not the movie that you're asking about. It's just a movie that I'm thinking of.
Talk about this forever because there's about a million reasons, but I'll try to like.
My brother was born in '85.
The first thing is that for most of history, the arts weren't a fun game. For example, with television, it was the first time that you had to put on a serious, professional, nationally broadcast show every single week, brand new. And one of the only places that people were already doing this was in. Please, someone name one.
Cap 1934 Capper directed it. Yeah, it's a good flick. I'm not gonna get this the 1941, but yeah. His Girl Friday. Oh, of course, that makes sense.
It's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. Sure, I'm gonna take that dude.
I'll take Spaceship Captains, I guess. Name of the ship captained by the TV character Peter Quincy Taggart in Galaxy Quest. Oh my god. Oh no, I know this. I also just watched this movie recently. Galaxy Quest. No, I'm not scrolling TikTok. I'm actually just watching The Backyardigans. Just the name. I don't know why I can. I don't know. I'm not coming up with it. Oh my god. It's definitely not Nimbus. Oh my god. Wait, what TikTok? The old men one? You might have heard that one. We got another 9/11 to prevent. That's funny. It's a good one. Yeah, you can get some chat routing. It's just chilling right now. I didn't have any specific content, and I'm probably gonna dip quite soon. Once I wrap up Luz's categories here. I don't know why I can't. It's like the NSF something, right? NSF is the. I'm so frustrated that I don't know this off the top of my head. It's not the Excelsior. But it does. I think it does start with like an E. I'm so mad at myself for not knowing this. Yeah, no, fair enough, Wonk. No, yeah, I'm just, like I said, just it's fully casual, no rules. It's not the Imperator, is it? NSEA. It's not the Imperator. It feels like a Star Wars one. I cannot believe that I got stumped on a Galaxy Quest question. Very frustrating. I'm so mad at myself. Protector! It's the Protector! Now I wait for him to tell me if I was right or wrong. I think it's the Protector. Ah! Oh, man. Buzzer beater right there. Oh, incredible. Oh, my God. That is... I'm still embarrassed at how long it took me to get to the fucking Protector. But I'm glad I got it. Oh, man. What a great movie, Galaxy Quest. I should watch Galaxy Quest again. Instead of watching Zodiac, I should just watch Galaxy Quest again. If you haven't seen the documentary, I think it's called Never Surrender on Amazon Prime. It's a great documentary. Young Justin Long, yep. Young-ish Sam Rockwell. Not that young Tony Shalhoub. Young Rainn Wilson is in it. Enrico Colantoni. Jean-Luc Picard sings the song of British Tars in which Star Trek film? I'm definitely not going to get this because I've never seen a Star Trek movie aside from the 3 new ones. So I'm going to guess Insurrection. Because it's the only Star Trek movie that's coming to mind right now. Nemesis is also coming to mind. But I'm going to go with Insurrection. Generations, yeah, that's the third one that came to mind, but I couldn't think of the name of it still. Was it Insurrection? Nice. Unless they're Generations, which is also fine. I can celebrate on Tinvek's behalf. Name of the crime syndicate that Yondu's a member of in the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's a, I was about to say Reaver, but that's Firefly. Ravager. The Ravagers. Technically, he's not a member of the Ravagers, right? Because in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, it's revealed that he's like he's been kicked out of the Ravagers, or is that? I guess not kicked out. It's weird. It's awkward with Ravagers. I guess, I guess it's unclear whether or not he's technically still a Ravager or not, to me. It feels like he's, like, removed from the Ravagers. Only have about 15 questions. Yeah, something like excommunicated, so... Can he still call himself a Ravager? Exiled? Is he still technically a member? I feel like I wouldn't be upset at that being the answer. It's the only answer that it could be. But... I would lodge a formal complaint. I take umbrage with him being called a member. He does get to see the colors at his funeral, but that's because he redeems himself at the end. Like, very specifically, Stallone says he will never see the colors at his funeral. Stallone, who plays... I can't remember the character's name. Who plays Captain Dallas in 1979's Alien. I don't know, so I'm going to say... I can't remember his name. What's the guy's name? He just died Harry Dean Stanton. I'm gonna say Harry Dean Stanton, but I don't think that's right. He's an alien, right? Or John Hurt. John Hurt's definitely an alien. I'm gonna say John Hurt, only because I'm not sure if Harry Dean Stanton's an alien or not. And I know John Hurt reprises his alien role in Spaceballs. Is it Roy Schneider or Roy Scheider? Sakaar, thank you. Yes. Yeah, that makes him a member, but I feel like he's posthumously made a member again. I feel like he's not a member in Guardians 1 or most of Guardians 2, but then Rocket tells them what he did, and he's posthumously made a member again. But I understand. I don't disagree with the wording of the question. I think it's fully reasonable. I think it's you could argue that he's not a Ravager, except like at the time of his when we see him in the films, you could argue, I think, that he is not technically a Ravager. But I understand where you're coming from. I think it's a perfectly valid take. Tom Skerritt. Cool. Yeah, I wasn't going to get that. Love triangles in the last category left. Wait, I thought we had... Oscars and love triangles, right? Cool, I'll get love triangles before the last one. That's fine. Give me love triangles. Let's do it. 8 more questions, right? Approximately. I'll take love triangles and then we'll do Oscars and then I guess the last category. So 12 questions left, right? Cool. Let's do it. Okay, don't give me Oscars. That's fine. I believe you that they're hard. Josh Lucas and Patrick Dempsey fight for Reese Witherspoon's affections in what film? Which film, rather? Josh Lucas and Patrick Dempsey fight for Reese Witherspoon's affections. Reese Witherspoon. I'm blanking on most Reese Witherspoon movies. So I'm going to say Sweet Home Alabama. I know she's in that. I don't think Sweet Home Alabama is a love triangle, is it? I mean, it might be. Twitch delay is killing me. I'm not sure what reference is getting thrown at me right now. I live at home in a trailer. I don't. It is correct. Hey, look at that. It's a love triangle. Didn't know. Never seen it. I think my mom might have watched it like 15, 20 years ago, whenever it came out. Maybe 15 years ago. Oh. Restream chat just decided to go belly up on me, so I gotta open Twitch chat right now. Oh, there we go. Ed Norton and Ben Stiller fight over Jenna Elfman in which film? Is that Along Came Polly? I'm going to say Along Came Polly. Once again, haven't seen it. No Ben Stiller's in it. Is it Keeping the Faith? I believe that. I guessed and was wrong. So, yeah, Wong waited for me to guess, I think. He might be a little ahead of you, I don't know. I dropped a bunch of frames at one point, like for 5 seconds earlier on. What two actresses play Vicky and Christina in Vicky Cristina Barcelona? I don't know which is which, but it's Penelope Cruz and I think Scarlett Johansson? I guess ScarJo would be Vicky and Penelope Cruz would be Christina? I hope that's right. I think those are the two. No? I can't think of it. Vicky Cristina Barcelona. It is Penelope Cruz. Oh, ScarJo. Is Penelope Cruz in the movie? She's in the movie, right? She just doesn't play Vicky Cristina. Does she play Barcelona? Is that the trick? Okay, she is in the movie. That's fine. Yeah, you got me. You got me with the trick. That was the trick in the question, and I fell for it. So fair enough. Yeah. Nola Darling is a woman who's dating 3 men of different social classes in which 1980s film? '80s film. 3 men dating 3 men. I don't know. Oh, wow, I'm dropping more frames now. I just dropped another 100 frames. I wonder if my parents are streaming something. It's fine. I'm dropping soon anyway. Once we get these last few questions out. What's Spike Lee joint? Then is it Do the Right Thing? It's definitely the 80s, right? Yeah, most of his movies are in the 90s, right? Do the Right Thing is the only 80s one, isn't it? I could be wrong. Also, technically not a triangle if she's dating 3 men. That would be a quadrangle or a some sort of four-sided shape. Quadrilateral, I think would be the word there. Well, it could be a rhombus, but only if they're equal in size. She's got to have it, of course. Yeah, but like a love triangle isn't necessarily an equilateral triangle, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a rhombus. It could be if all sides have to be equal and parallel for it to be a rhombus. But we don't know. It could be a love trapezoid. Could be a love parallelogram. Could be a love. There's not another option, is there? All quadrangles are no. They have to be 2. Yeah, this could be a quadrangle. Quadrilateral, once again. There are non-trapezoid quadrilaterals, but I don't think they have any special name. I think they're just called quadrilaterals. All right, Luz, I know you want to give me Oscars, but I think I'm going to dip, so give me the final category. If you want to make that Oscars, we can. You give me the first one. Give me the first Oscars one. That's fine. You've already started it. That's totally cool. Actually, you know what? Nah, drop them all. Give me all of them. That's fuck it. Fuck it. I'm into it. Best Picture, Hugo, The Help, Midnight in Paris. I want to say that's 2013. I'm locking in 2013. I mean, it could be like a quadrilateral with a line through it. $2011. Ah, it was close. That was close. 2011. I knew it was an odd-numbered year. I didn't know for sure it was an odd-numbered year. If you told me it was 2012 or 2014, I would have believed you. I know some of the 2012 nominees off the top of my head, but not all of them, so I would have bought it. Did The Help win? What won in 2011? I don't know. Best Supporting Actress: Margaret Avery, Angelica Houston, Oprah Winfrey. Need the year the movies came out. Okay. 1988? No. Yes. '88 or '89, I feel like. So I think it might be the '89 Oscars and it's '88, but I could be way off still. So I'm going '88. Locking in '88. Oprah's nomination was for The Color Purple, right? '85. Shoot. I'm always right in the territory, at least. So that's good. Dude, I gotta watch In the Heights tonight, and I gotta make dinner. Probably make a cheeseburger again. I had a cheeseburger last night, but fuck it. Color Purple for Margaret and Oprah, and Princess Honor for Houston. Got it. All right, we got two more Oscars question and then the secret category, right? Or the final category, whatever. Secret category was rom-com. But there's final category, so. Best original song, In the Deep, Traveling Through, It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp. It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp was from Hustle and Flow. Which I think was 2004? What year was 8 Mile? Was 8 Mile 03? Because 8 Mile was the first rap song to... No, it might have been the first rap song to win. I think It's Hard Here for a Pimp also won. I'm going... It might be like 07. I'm going to go 2006. Final answer. I'm locking in 2006, but I'm worried that it's 04 or 07 now. Five. The 1 year that I didn't say. That's incredible. Fair enough. Once again, right in the zone. I'm right in the area of correct. And I have not gotten one right yet. Jack Nicholson, James Earl Jones, George C. Scott. Best Actor. What did James Earl Jones get nominated for Best Actor for? And not supporting. Everything I can think of with him, he's supporting. I'm just going to say 88 again. That feels like an 88 to me. $1970. 5 Easy Pieces of Great White Hope. Patton! Of course! George C. Scott and Patton. That's obvious now that you say it. Ooh, that's another yawn. All right, last 5. Before the Devil Knows You're Dead is the last film of what classic director? Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. I don't know. Capra? It's not Capra. You mentioned Capra earlier. You said classic director, and the only one that's coming to mind is Capra. Oh, you're fully signed up. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Sidney Lumet. Lumet? Lumet? I know the name. "12 Angry Men," Dog Afternoon, Network. Hey, I mentioned Network earlier. That's funny. Yeah. I'm mad as hell and I can't take it anymore. As we mentioned earlier. Lumet. Cool. Musicals. Who plays Cinderella's stepmother in Into the Woods? Cinderella's stepmother. Cinderella, of course, played by Anna Kendrick. I know Meryl Streep is in it, but I think she plays like an evil witch. I haven't seen it. Joe would get this for sure. So I don't think it's Streep. But I can't think of anyone else who it would be. Can't think of anybody else in the cast of that movie. I mean, Emily Blunt, obviously, and the male characters, James Corden and Chris Pine, and the other one. I'll say Streep, even though I don't think it's right. I'm pretty sure it's not right, but I'll say Streep. Christine Baranski, of course. Yeah. Also from Mamma Mia. There we got 3 more, right? What 2000s sci-fi action sci-fi film stars Camilla Bell, Jaimin Unsu, and Chris Evans? Action sci-fi film. 2000s. Like 2000s means aughts, right? Between 01 and 09. Is it Cellular? Is Cellular a sci-fi film? I know Evans is in Cellular, right? You know what? Is it Sunshine? No. That's not an action film, really. I'll go with Cellular. I don't think Cellular is a sci-fi movie. If it's Sunshine, I'm gonna be mad at myself. Push! Of course. I forgot he was in that. Jaimin Unsun's in like everything. It's hard to miss him. He's even in Furious 7, Jaimin. I remember around that time I was on a Dragon Ball Z live-action movie forum, and Jaimin Unsu was our pick to play Piccolo. Michael's secret stuff. Space Jam's bug motivated the Toon Squad in the second half of the game against the Monstars by giving them a ring from a water bottle labeled Michael's secret stuff. At AMC we had these Smurfs water bottles that the crew was allowed to use, and I don't remember if I just did it like for fun or if it was because he was getting tired. But one of my friends on the crew, I was a supervisor at the time, but he had been my friend since before I was a supervisor, and he, I think he was like tired or like a little bit groggy. So I went to the back and I grabbed a Post-it note and I wrote Michael's secret stuff and I put it on the AMC water bottle and taped it on and gave it to him. Yeah. Who plays Dade Zero Cool Murphy, also known as Crash Override in 1995's Hackers? I know one person who was in Hackers, and that's Angelina Jolie. I think she was in Hackers, so that's going to be my guess. Angelina Jolie. Only because, yeah, I knew she was in Hackers. I wasn't sure if Dade was like a male name or a female name. I know she was one of the hackers in Hackers. She's a main character in Hackers, but I don't know the rest of the cast of Hackers off the top of my head. I've never seen Hackers. And honestly, even if I had, I'm so bad at recognizing young actors that I know as older people, and I might not even know that. I know that somebody I know is in this movie. I can't remember who it is. No, we're not affiliate on Twitch because we don't, we only stream 4 times a month. I didn't realize that we even hit 50 until, like, last month. And, yeah, so we just haven't asked for affiliate. I think when we do the reading news... Oh, Johnny Lee Miller, of course. Yeah. When we do the reboot and figure out what the new thing is, then I will do affiliate. Let's see who was in Matthew Lillard. Oh right, I forgot about him. Fisher Stevens, Penn Jillette, Wendell Pierce, Felicity Huffman. Wow. Yeah, sure is. Sure is a stacked cast. Yeah, we have enough, but I think you also need at least 5 different days streamed or something like that. And I think we don't do that because we normally only stream the once a week. And also we cross stream to YouTube, which we're not supposed to do, although they don't technically know that. Let me see. Four questions: 2 worldwide box office and Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, let's do it. Whichever one. Let's do it. Let's drop them all, and then I'll end streaming. You have to stream on 7 different days, and we've only done 5 so far. In the last 30-day period. So. At the end of this month, we'll have enough, so I'll do that. Let's do Rotten Tomatoes. Let's run through them. Disclaimer, my wife does not work for Rotten Tomatoes because I don't have a wife. There we go. All right, Rotten Tomatoes for Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai, starring Forrest Whitaker. Oh, you want me to give you the number? The Rotten Tomato percentage? 34. Is the way this works that there's multiple people and it's close without going over? Is that how it normally, or closest? Is that how it normally goes? Otherwise, I don't know how I'm supposed to get a random number for Rotten Tomatoes, but 34 is my guess. It's another yawn. Jim Jarmusch's highest rated film. Oh, wow. Yeah, close regardless of being over. That makes sense. 83%. Never would have guessed that for a movie called Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai. Yeah, these are the tiebreakers. That makes sense. Of course. Like, why wouldn't they be? That's how we do tiebreakers at Speakeasy as well. All right, we'll go to the first worldwide. Let's do it. Worldwide box office. Who divides the producers? Oh Lord. I feel like it didn't make that much. I'm gonna say $127 million. If you're looking for further than millions place, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, so 127 worldwide is what I would say. 38 million. Yeah, I figured it would be way too high. It wasn't that great. Oh, my lord. Despite Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick, even they couldn't save the film. Rotten Tomatoes critic score for Get Shorty. Get Shorty was well liked. I'm going to say... I feel like it was critically well enough to get a sequel, but it didn't make a lot of money. But I think it did good enough to get a sequel. So, critic score. This is way too high. Like, I don't think it's super duper high. But they even made like a TV show out of it. I'll go the even 90%. I'll go an even 90 for Get Shorty. $90. I'm locking in 90. Only 2% off. Hey, look at that. I almost said 89. I'm happy with saying 90 on 88%. I almost did say 89. I was like, you know what? Let me just round it up to an even 90. That's good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with only getting 2% off. Oh, man. Keep yawning. Worldwide box office for Speed? All right, you know what? I'm going to do it again. $127 million. Maybe my brain was just in the future for that one last time. 127. Only off by 223 million. Ugh. So that's, what, 350? 350 million? That makes sense. Okay, but if you take the average of 350 million and 38 million, then you get 194 million. So I'm only like 63 million off. 67 million off. 67 million off from the average. All right. Thanks for watching, Luz. Thanks for throwing questions at me. I appreciate it. And yeah, I don't know. I am back on Technically Correct next week at 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. No, 350 and 38. The average of 350 and 38 is 194, right? It was dumb. But the average of 350 and 38 is 94. Is 38 wrong? Anyway, doesn't matter. It was a dumb joke anyway. Yeah, so next week after Technically Correct, I don't know if Joe is free for that, but I will be back on doing something. Maybe it'll be music. Who knows? Haven't done music stream in a little bit. So, yeah. Thanks for sticking around, if you stuck around. Thanks to Luz for basically running this stream for me. And I'll see you next Tuesday.
Oh no, night attack is through. Is there something that I did? Is there something I can do? Night attack, I love you.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.